Hey guys, and welcome back to another wedding vlog. So I have a couple of updates that I wanted to share with you guys today. It's actually the day of my hens as I'm filming this little clip, so the hens vlog video will already be out by the time that this video goes up. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll leave it down below and in the eye. I'm literally so excited. So if you guys watched my previous wedding vlog, then you guys will know about the bridesmaid situation. If you haven't watched that video, then basically both my sisters pulled out of being bridesmaids last minute, so that has meant that I have had to get two more of my friends to step in, and I needed to order some more jewelry. So I ordered some jewelry from Ayla and Oak in one of my first wedding vlogs. So essentially I've just gone and ordered some more for my other bridesmaid and a little bit of something for myself. The first thing in here is actually the scrunchie, which I didn't order, but it looks like they've given it to me for free, which is really nice. It's just like a brownie kind of color, feels a little bit like satin, and then they give you like a little handwritten card and it says, "Paige, thank you so much for your second order with us and supporting our small business. Hope you love your new pieces." So this is the company and their details if you want to pause the screen. And then yeah, they always wrap them really nicely, so there's just a little bit of tissue paper. Oh cute, they've changed the way that they package these, which is really cute. So you've got a little bag that says Ayla and Oak. I think this is earrings because it feels like earrings, and then a little tissue paper thing that says Ayla and Oak. So I'm going to open this first because I think this is my bracelet. I wanted to get a bracelet because if you guys don't know, I always wear this Pandora bracelet that Phil got me for Christmas, but it's silver and all of my like wedding jewelry is gold, so I thought it might look a little bit funny, so I wanted to get a bracelet that would match. And Ayla and Oak released a whole lot of, oh no, those are the earrings, hold on, it's in this thing, a new range of bracelets recently, and the one that I got is this. Oh, that's so cute. It's a little bit smaller than I thought, but it's still really dainty. So it is just like this pearl bracelet. I'm really hoping that that is focusing. It's just really cute. It's got the little gold thing, and then that should fit around my wrist. I think I spent like $60 on both of these items. I tried to put in a discount code, but it didn't work. My earrings have pearls on them, and then I've bought like another pearl pack to go up my ears because I do have quite a few piercings. I don't know if you can see from the angle, but I just kind of wanted everything to look real seamless. And then in this little tissue paper thing is just another set of the earrings that I ordered. I can't remember what the bracelet is called, but these earrings are called the Amalia earrings, and this is what they look like. So they've got like pearls on them as well, and they're gold. And then the other thing I wanted to update you guys on is that Phil and I went and bought some frames. So essentially we've bought these frames to put like different signs in at our reception, because we just want to like print them out on like normal paper and then stick them in frames so they look really nice. All of these I bought on Facebook Marketplace. They were actually with a lady that was selling them together as like a school fundraiser, and I think it cost me like $20 for all four of these frames, so I feel like it's a pretty good deal. So the first one is kind of just like this dark wood kind of material. I want to take out this white piece. They're a little bit dusty because they've been sitting on my floor. We did think of using this for our seating chart, but we'll kind of see how we go. So yeah, that's the first one. You can see the reflection of all my hens weekend stuff. The next two are going to be a little bit of a DIY project, which we can probably do in this vlog. They are just these two kind of like silvery ones, so that's kind of what they look like up close. But we kind of want to spray paint the outside gold to kind of match our theme a little bit more, but we thought that they were just like really nice elegant frames. And then the last one is like this really nice gold one. Again, I want to take out this little white bit, and yeah, we kind of want to spray paint those other ones to match this one. But yeah, I just thought it was really cute, and yeah, I feel like for 20 bucks that's super good. Yeah, I absolutely love Facebook Marketplace at the moment. Like, I'm finding so much good stuff on there, and then we'll kind of see how we get on with frames and if we need to get any more, because I can always get more from the lady. So that is everything that I have to update you guys on at the moment, and yeah, I guess I will carry this wedding vlog on next when I have something to film. As you guys will be able to see by the title as well, this is kind of like the month before the wedding, so this is like everything that we're kind of sorting out, which will be really good because I'm planning on doing obviously the month before, and then like 2 weeks before, and then the week before. So this is kind of like the month prior to all of those bits and pieces. So it's definitely starting to feel real and a little bit overwhelming, but very, very exciting. So yeah, I just hope I can get everything done because I feel like I'm just like slowly running out of time. Hello friends, welcome back to this next part of the wedding vlog. Apologies if I look really pink. I got sunburnt yesterday being out on the parade, so you're just gonna have to deal with red Paige for today. I'm currently in Hawke's Bay and I'm just about to go to my bridal hair trial appointment thing. I thought I'd take you guys along because I've been taking you guys along for this whole process. So I mentioned in, I think it was in my last wedding vlog, no, the one before that, I mentioned to you guys that Abby from Salon 26 is going to be doing the hair for my wedding. So she is over in Napier, so I'm just about to drive over there now, and yeah, we're just essentially going to have a bit of a trial with my hair. So I'll show you guys when I get there. Let's drive to Napier. Hello friends, I'm sorry if this lighting is a little bit dark. I've literally tried placing the camera in so many spots in my room and it just seems to be quite dark, but I don't want to put it right in front of the window because this area here is quite bright, so I don't want to be squinting the whole time. But I just wanted to pop on here and give you guys a little bit of a rundown of the bridal hair trial that I went to that you guys would have just watched. It's obviously been a few days since that appointment. It was literally so good. Abby is so lovely, like literally such a sweet human being. We had some really good chats. Essentially what we did is we started off with prepping the hair, so you would have seen her put like mousse and stuff in and then drying it in just to like make it a little bit easier to actually work with. And then she curled it, and then she did like a little half up half down situation, which I showed her some photos of and we based it on that. We'll just put the photos in here just once again so you guys can kind of see my inspo. She's also very gentle, which I absolutely love. Like I hate when hairdressers are like really rough with your hair and you feel like your hair's getting like yanked and pulled in so many different directions. My bridal trial took like an hour and a half, I think, which is pretty substandard. So I went in there at 2 and I left at 3:30. So apparently on the wedding day it's going to be the same. Like the bride usually takes an hour and a half and then the bridesmaids usually take 45 minutes. So that's super good. Really excited for her to do my hair. She was also really good with my piercings, so I feel in really good hands with Abby doing my hair, and she's also doing a lot of weddings this wedding season, so that's always a good thing as well. I wanted to give you guys one more wedding update that I have at the moment, and that is that we have booked our wedding car. We have 2 different ones at the moment. One of them is a backup just in case. So the first car that we have is one of our friends from church. He owns a Jag, so it is like a very old school style art deco kind of longish car. So he is like the one that we've booked to kind of start with. However, it has cost him a lot of money to upkeep and everything, so he is currently trying to sell it on Trade Me. But if he can't sell it on Trade Me by our wedding day, then he is happy to drive us, which I'm kind of hoping he doesn't sell it because it is a really nice car, and because
Phil and I are getting married in the Hawke's Bay area. It just fits in with the whole Art Deco vibe and the rustic kind of wedding feel. But if he does sell that, then we do have a backup option. Now you guys all know Monique, you've met her before in so many of my videos. Her dad owns a Mustang, so that is going to be our backup car, but it's kind of like a purpley, like a deep purpley kind of color, so I feel like it'll still go with like the autumnal theme, and it's a really nice car. It looks really flash. I've never ever been in it before, so yeah, if our first option goes, then we do have the Mustang. So essentially we're just using the wedding car to drop me at the ceremony, take Phil and I together to get photos done, and then to drop us back at the reception, and that's pretty much it. We're not doing like a send-off at the wedding. We're kind of just going to go until everyone kind of fizzles out and then help pack up, and then we'll probably just take my car back. There's no hiring fee, which is lovely, so that is going to save us so much money as well, and that feels good to get that stress off as well. That's all I have to update you guys at the moment, and I will catch you guys when I have something else exciting to vlog.
Hello guys, and welcome to another day in this wedding vlog. I feel like it has actually been a while since I have come on here and filmed an update, purely just because everything has felt so overwhelming, closer that we're getting, and I've kind of got to the point where I'm like, Paige, just one day. Like, why are you stressing out about all these things? It's literally just one day. But I'm trying to get back into things. Today I actually ran a wedding errand, which is super duper exciting. Sorry if you can hear any outside noises. I've got both my windows open because it is literally like 28 degrees today. Like, it's so freaking hot. So today's mission was to run a very exciting wedding errand, and that was essentially to go and pick my wedding ring. If you guys don't know and you didn't watch my engagement Q&A video that I did a really long time ago, Phil got my engagement ring from Michael Hill. So this is essentially what it looks like. I have no idea if that's focusing or not because my camera sometimes struggles to focus. I've been in and out of Michael Hill a few times and looked at different rings, wedding bands. Originally I was gonna just get the one that matches this because it's part of a set and there's like 3 in a set. However, that was gonna cost me 1.7k, and I feel like that is just a lot of money to drop on a wedding band, because usually your engagement ring is supposed to be the expensive one and your wedding band is just supposed to complement it but not be a lot of money. And while it literally looks beautiful, I just feel like I can't justify spending that much money. Yes, I am gonna have it for a really long time, but considering all the other wedding bills that I've got, I just feel like I can't physically afford to do that. But essentially that wedding band was just like a little thin strip, pretty much the exact same as this, just without the massive diamond in the middle. So it looked really nice, but I kind of wanted to shop around. I went into Michael Hill with Phil a couple of weeks ago in Sylvia Park, and if I'm honest, it was just a really terrible experience. I tried on a plain white gold wedding band next to this one and it just looked so bad, and so I was like, no, I'm not gonna go plain. Like, I knew that I had to have something with diamonds in it. So then the lady took me over to the slightly more cheaper ones, and I found one that I liked for like $900, which is still okay, but it's still like a lot of money in the scheme of things, but it's better than like 1.7. And so originally I was just gonna go with that, but the service was terrible. Like, she wasn't very helpful. I feel like she didn't really care about the fact that we were getting married. She was just very like sales driven. I feel like when you are working with a couple that are getting wedding bands, there just kind of needs to be a little bit more like connection. And essentially she wouldn't write down any of the details for me or any of the price or anything for me. She's like, oh, you'll remember where it is in the store. And then Phil and I went into the Michael Hill in Dressma and Onehunga, so that is an outlet store, and we went in on Sunday and we spoke to one of the guys there. He was incredible. His name is Amir. So if you live in the Auckland area and you are wanting to get a wedding band from Michael Hill, I would highly suggest that you go to the outlet store and ask for him. You can tell he genuinely cares about you, and he was kind of doing everything he could to like help us. He literally said to us like, I don't care about the sale, like I just want you guys to have a really good wedding. And he just seemed really genuine and was a lot more helpful, so I felt like I was in better hands with him. And I didn't take my camera in on Sunday because it was a very spontaneous thing that we ended up going there anyways. But essentially Phil picked a ring that he liked. I don't have his one here at the moment because he still needs to buy his, so the way that we're working it is that I'm buying mine and Phil's buying his. I know that some people do it the opposite way around in couples, but that's just personally what we're gonna do. I will be able to show you guys in my next wedding vlog, like the 2 weeks before the wedding vlog, because I think that's when Phil is thinking of getting his, because that one that he tried on, there was literally like only the one in store and it fit him perfectly. But yeah, we tried on a few different ones that would suit this ring, all with diamond bands, and then essentially today I went to go and pick it up. So I did take some footage of us going to Michael Hill, so I can insert that in now for you guys. As you guys saw, I came home with my wedding ring and I am literally so excited. It's come in this little box, and then essentially, I have no idea if this is going to focus or not, but essentially this here is my wedding band. Again, I don't know if that is focusing or not, but it's just, yeah, diamonds. It kind of lines up with where the diamonds are on this ring, because the diamonds don't go all the way around. It is a little bit of a thicker diamond, but this one here only cost me $600, and then we got the lifetime care plan on top of it, which I didn't get with this, and I'm kicking myself that we didn't, because it's only an extra like $130. But essentially it means that when you get your ring serviced, you don't have to pay for it when they need to send it away to get like the joinery and stuff fixed. With this one I won't have to, but with this one I do, which is really frustrating. But at least with this one it's okay. But I'm literally so happy to have this done. This hasn't been sized, but as you guys would have seen, Amir checked it against my engagement ring size, and like it's not the same size, but it's only like a couple sizes up, and it's nothing too crazy on my hand. But I think it'll be fine for like the wedding day and probably like the honeymoon and stuff, so I'll probably just get it resized after the wedding. The wedding band sits under your engagement ring, so like the engagement ring can kind of hold it down anyways. I'm going to cover up my details, but essentially I've got my certificate of authenticity. That's one thing ticked off the list. That makes me super duper happy, because I was starting to get stressed, because if you get them sized, depending where you go, the ones in outlet only take like 2 weeks to size, but the ones in store take 8 weeks. And essentially I just wanted to update you guys on a couple other things that we've done. Phil and I have done session 3 and session 4 of our like marriage counseling or marriage prep, whatever you want to call it. And so session 3 was on the wife's role in a marriage, which was really interesting, and there's definitely a lot that I need to work on. And then session 4 was on communication as well, which is obviously like a big thing. So yeah, those have been really good. There's definitely been like a lot of helpful tips in there that I've taken away. Another update is that we finally booked our bathrooms, because obviously Phil and I have to have bathrooms brought into our reception venue, since it is like a marquee and a paddock now. So we are going with the company Royal Flush, I believe. I can put some pictures on the screen of their facilities. So they're super duper nice. So essentially we're just going to have one trailer that has a male, a female and a unisex. And I've done up a little kit that I'm going to put in the bathrooms as well, just in case anyone needs anything. I have done a video of everything that is in that kit, so I think it will be up by the time that you guys watch this video, so if it is I'll link it down below, but if not it's coming soon, so stay tuned. That was a big thing that we were able to tick off the list, and something that was really stressing me out, because I literally feel like I messaged everybody, like every company, and some of them didn't have our date available because obviously with COVID all of the weddings have been pushed back, and then some of them didn't service the Hawke's Bay area, so I really felt like I was running on dry. Ideally I wanted ones that flush and have running water, and surprisingly that's really really hard to find in Portaloos. Had another consult with my florist, who is Phil's auntie. So she sent me some photos of what she's kind of been working on in a little video, so I can pop the photos up here of what she's working on. But essentially our flowers are just going to be very autumnal, and when you put like the two sets of flowers together they form a little heart, which I think we're going to do at our reception at our ceremony behind us. I'm not really too sure, but you guys will be able to see where we put everything obviously in the week of the wedding vlog when we're setting everything up, and I'll pop the little video of her showing me the flowers in now. Essentially we have, other than that, we've just been discussing like what color roses we want to get. So I think we're doing some like orangey ones and white ones and red ones. So those ones are going to be fresh, so the roses are going to be fresh roses. A lot of my flowers are dried, so that A, we can start prepping the flowers early, and B, because I didn't want to have all fresh flowers because I'm not really a flower person, I never really have been. And then the other ones are called Lysianthus. I'm not too sure. They're kind of, I think they're like tulipy things. I think we're gonna have a few of those mixed in with the roses. I'm kind of just letting her do her thing, and I'm just telling her what colors I want, and that's kind of what she's doing because I'm not really fussy. I feel like I'm speaking really fast, but I just am aware that like my last few wedding vlogs have been super duper long. And then actually the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to end this little clip on a really positive note, and that is that the mandates have dropped. So if you guys watched my last video, then you guys will know that Phil and I weren't using vaccine passes at our wedding. If you're not from New Zealand, essentially that meant if we were in what's called red light, we were only allowed 25 people at our wedding. If we were in orange light, we were only allowed 50, and if we're in green, we're allowed 100 max. Phil and I have about 70 people coming now, and now essentially we can have everybody because Jacinda, who is our Prime Minister, announced last week I think that from the 4th of April the mandates were dropped and they no longer applied to gatherings or like going out and about, which is super duper good. I think she capped gatherings at 200 indoors, and then outdoors you can have however many people you want. So our ceremony is indoors. Our reception is going to be very dependent on the weather of whether it's indoors or outdoors, because we have a marquee where the sides can fold up if it's nice, or if it's cold and rainy the sides fold down. Our reception venue is kind of indoors and outdoors, and essentially now we can have all of our guests come, which literally has been the biggest stress that I've had pretty much in wedding planning so far. Other thing as well that I just wanted to quickly let you guys know is that Phil and I have started flat hunting up here in Auckland. I am filming the process, so that video is currently underway, but it won't go up for a while obviously. So far we've looked at 3 flats and we have another 3 to go this week. I think that's everything that I essentially have to update you guys on for now. Hello friends, and welcome back to another day in this little wedding vlog. I'm really hoping that this is focusing okay. I'm sitting like quite far back from the camera, so apologies if you can hear any outside noises. As per usual, I do have my windows open because it does get really hot and stuffy upstairs. As you can see, I have a couple of things here that I wanted to kind of update you guys and let you guys know. So I'm kind of just finishing off this month before the wedding vlog, and then technically we're in like the 2-week countdown now, but I do have some other things that I want to save for the 2-week countdown, and I know that Phil will have a little bit of time over Easter weekend just to really sort some stuff out. I have a few updates that I wanted to share with you guys, so I'm just gonna spitball them. So the first thing that I wanted to update you guys on is that I got my perfume for my wedding day. Sorry about the lighting, by the way, it keeps going in and out. If you guys aren't familiar with wedding perfumes, essentially a lot of brides and grooms get like a new perfume or a new cologne for their wedding day, just so like whenever you smell it, it kind of reminds you of the day and yeah, just everything you kind of experienced on the day. I went into Newmarket to the Westfield, I think it was last week Sunday, and got my perfume. So I had a $50 David Jones voucher that I put towards it. I I took some clips when I went to go and do that, so I will pop those in now for you guys. So as you guys saw, I did pick up a perfume which I'm super duper excited for. I don't know if you guys could see in the actual clips what I chose, but it was the perfume that I kind of knew from the start that I wanted to get, and it is a very classic wedding perfume, and that is essentially Black Opium by YSL. Now I actually went into the Newmarket Mall a couple of weeks before I purchased this. I actually took some samples of some perfumes, so I'm just gonna grab them out. Obviously there was the Black Opium one that I took a sample of. So Black Opium, just the classic Black Opium, which is what I've got here. It's really nice and long lasting, so that's part of the reason why I purchased it. It is the Eau de Parfum. I don't know French. And then the other one I tried on is the Mon Paris. I don't know if that's the slightly sweeter one and the slightly newer one, but those were the two that I kind of smelt. But yeah, I just wanted to go with the classic Black Opium. So this one is the 50 ml. This one was $197. The bigger one was like $250 or something, and I just wanted to wear this for my wedding, and then obviously like I can use it after the wedding finishes as well. But I'm currently using a Britney Spears one, so I thought I'm just gonna kind of use that in the meantime. I'll use this on my wedding day, and then when that one runs out I can switch to this. And I just think the bottle is absolutely stunning. It's kind of like this frosted black glass, and then you've got the little clear bit in here where you can actually see the perfume. This literally smells incredible. It smells like really nice and sweet. I'm obviously not going to spray it until the wedding day, but like I am very much here for like sweet scents. Phil still has to get one. I don't know what he is going to get, but I will update you guys obviously in like the next couple of vlogs what he gets. The last thing I wanted to update you guys on today is that we printed out our signs. So we've still got 2 more signs to print out. We still need to do our seating chart, which I actually need to like properly do up and organize, and then we also still need to do the reception sign, the welcome to our reception. But our reception is also going to have like the order of events on the sign, and we haven't fully finalized those yet, so that'll probably be in either the wedding week vlog or my next vlog. We printed out our advice card sign that will go on the same table as our guest book one. My guest book one is actually like a wooden one that I found on Facebook Marketplace. Again, I've showed you guys in a previous wedding vlog. And then we also printed out our welcome to the ceremony sign, and then our highlight your favorite Bible verse, because if you guys don't know, both my partner and I are Christians, so we got a Bible and we wanted people to highlight their favorite Bible verse. I obviously showed you guys these 2 frames in the beginning of this video, but I was also saying in the beginning of this video that Phil and I wanted to do a bit of DIY on this. So we also went into Spotlight and picked up this
gold acrylic paint. I don't know if it's going to come off in the camera, but it is quite shiny, which is part of the reason why I really wanted to get this exact one. So this is the Byron acrylic medium bodied 75ml gold paint. It says it can be used on most surfaces such as paper, canvas, wood, glass, plastic and more. It's non-toxic, fast drying and highly pigmented. And then obviously I just got a little paintbrush as well. This one is just the 582 Jazz Art. This is kind of the little tip, and then it's quite a long brush. So the paintbrush was $2 and the actual paint was $4.50. With this one here, Phil just asked me if I could paint like in a bit, because obviously like the actual frame itself is quite gold, but this bit I want to see if I can make it like a tiny bit gold. Also bought a little one for our advice cards sign. So this one here we just got from Kmart. It's just like a plain little white one. It's called the Frame 4x6 Nice White. I think this was literally only like a couple of dollars, and again we're gonna take this little inner bit out, and I am gonna paint this outside this goldy color as well. I'm not gonna paint them now because I'm literally about to go to work. That is gonna be a job for Sunday. And then I thought I would actually show you guys the signs. So we got the little advice cards one printed at Warehouse Stationery. If you guys haven't watched any of my other wedding vlogs before, then you won't know, but Phil and I have had really bad experiences with Warehouse Stationery with printing. A lot of the time they just can't print things to size, which is really frustrating. But when Phil and I went in there like a few days ago, there was a girl in there who was measuring up somebody else's frame that they had bought in and was doing something on the computer, so it looked like she was able to print for the size frame that they wanted. So I was like, okay, cool, like we can come back in and we can get our wedding stuff printed. The guy there was absolutely useless and was basically saying that we had to like resize it and print it all ourselves because he couldn't do it. But he did manage to print off our advice cards sign, so I mean that is something. Phil and I do have to trim this a little bit around the edge, essentially like it will like fit quite nice and easy. So a big thank you to Hannah. I know she watches these videos. Hannah has been designing up all of our signs and our invites for the wedding, so thank you so much, Hannah. I literally appreciate your time and your effort so much, and I'm super duper happy with the result. So this is what they look like up close. So it just says please share your words of wisdom on our advice cards. This is kind of like the same color scheme that we had on our invites, so everything will look nice and seamless. These last two got printed on fancy paper and they look so good. Phil and I went into Print City in like the CBD in Auckland City. We took in our frames and the guy just like matched it up and sized it all and everything. So I did take a few clips of that, so I will pop those in now for you guys. Like I'm literally like so stoked with how they came out. So I will show you guys our welcome sign. I am going to cover the date. Look how nice that looks. Like I'm literally so stoked with it. Again, it will fit nice in the frames. He sized it so that it'll match, and again it has that same kind of color scheme that we had on our invites. Phil and I actually like designed up all the writing and stuff ourselves, and then Hannah kind of just put everything together. So it simply just says welcome to Paige plus Philip's wedding ceremony, and then this one here is our Bible verse sign. So again, Hannah's done a really nice job of putting that together. It was very similar to what Phil and I had designed. Hannah did do it slightly different, but I actually think I prefer the way that she's done it. So again, it has the same colors, and then it just says highlight your favorite Bible verse, and then this Bible verse one is going to go in this frame here, and then our ceremony one will just sit just like that, and I think that looks so good. And then the other thing I just wanted to quickly update you guys on before I head to work is that I have decided that me and my 3 bridesmaids are just going to be staying at my
mum and dad's place the night before the wedding, and my mum said that her neighbour has this really nice flower garden that literally looks like it's been there for like 30 plus years, even though it's only been there for like 5, and she has like a really nice arch in her garden. We're hoping that she will let us take photos of like me and the girls like having bubbles, or in our PJs and robes and stuff. So I've got like a couple of like nice kind of like getting ready pictures in the morning. Yeah, I thought it might just be easier if I get ready at mum's place, because I do want to make sure that I eat the morning of the wedding. So yeah, those are kind of all the updates that I have for you guys at the moment, but I will include the footage of me painting everything up after I finish off this little clip, and then I will catch you guys on Sunday when I'm hoping to get the last couple things sorted for this wedding vlog. Wow, that's a crazy difference. Hello friends, and welcome to the final day of this month before my wedding vlog. Sorry if it looks a little bit dark. It's still like quite early in the morning. It's only like 9:30, so I'm actually sitting down to write my vows and I'm super duper excited. I was researching kind of what goes into vows this morning and kind of just watching a few videos. I always had like an idea in my head of like some things I wanted to put in my vows. Also, do excuse the mess. Yeah, we're doing like a mix of like traditional and personalized. We thought that was kind of the best way to make sure that we cover all bases. So I have pulled up my computer, so I'm gonna write it on Word, and I'm gonna call Rachel and read them to Rachel and see what she thinks. Before I do that, after I've written them, I'm also gonna time myself because Phil and I want our vows to kind of be like a similar length. I'm more of like a words person than I am like a numbers person, so I'm hoping this should come quite easily to me. And then yeah, I'm gonna email them to my pastor once Rachel's heard them, because he is our officiant. Let's write my vows. I'm not gonna share them in this video. We are getting our wedding filmed, so there'll probably be a little bit of it in that. Also, one other thing that I just wanted to say actually before I kick into actually writing these vows is I saw a really good template online of how to do this, because I don't know how to write vows. So if you are also planning a wedding and you don't know how to write vows, essentially the best way that people say to do it is you tell a story about your relationship, then you go into what you love about the person, then you go into your promises, and then you kind of finish and kind of wrap it all up and tie it back to the beginning. Alrighty, so it is 10:20 and I think that I have finished, I'm just going to time myself and kind of sit on it for a little bit while I go out and about and see if there's anything else that I want to add. But like, it's kind of like this long. Yeah, I'm literally like so excited. I actually can't wait for Phil to hear these, because we're not telling each other our vows before the wedding. I'm going to time myself doing these vows. Okay, so I just timed myself and I'm at 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So I might add like a little bit more because I kind of want to be at like the 2.5 mark. I'm not really too sure what else to add, so I'm going to sit on it for a little bit, but I do want to get that finished today. I thought I'll come on here and end this wedding vlog. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed coming along on this like month before the wedding vlog and kind of, yeah, seeing what I've been getting up to. I do plan to do 2 more wedding vlogs coming up. So the one that I'm about to start filming today after this clip is the 2 weeks before the wedding vlog, and then I also plan to do one from Monday through to Saturday next week, and then we're done. We're all sorted, and then we'll go to like the moving vlogs and honeymoon vlogs. I will update you guys in the next vlog about our honeymoon, because Phil and I aren't going on honeymoon straight away. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this wedding vlog. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below. If you guys have missed any of my previous wedding videos, I will leave that playlist down below and in the eye for you as well, because I do have quite a lot on my channel now. I thought I'd let you guys know what my next wedding video is, so I'll go into my little list. My next wedding video will be wedding things that you may forget. So it's a nice little sit down one. But yeah, I can't believe how close we're getting now. It's actually like a little bit overwhelming, but very exciting at the same time. So yeah, I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.